That's actually probably the easiest question you're going to ask me today, and that would easily be my mom. My mom's an incredibly special woman. What she's done in the community, and especially what she's done for myself, my brother, and my sister. She was a single mom. My father left when I was 5 years old. My sister was 3. My younger brother was 1. My sister is actually special needs, and so my mom took on the burden of raising all 3 of us. Working multiple jobs. She had a full-time job in education, but she also took extra jobs in waitressing and catering and doing anything she could to raise us correctly. Gave us the best educations. My brother went to private school. My sister always had situations where we were in hospitals or we were with therapists and trying to figure her life out. And this was back when there wasn't the advances in medication, advances in therapy there is now. So, and she also found time to mentor kids in education. Taught me how to play tennis. Would throw the baseball with me in the backyard. And just an amazing woman, and I look up to her, and I follow everything that she did, and just want to say, I want my mom to be proud of me as I got older. So, she actually had her 80th birthday this summer, and the highest ranking admiral in the Coast Guard, the United States Coast Guard, flew up just for the party and said to me, that's one of the most special women I've ever met. So, and I said, I agree. So, easily my mom. My mom, hands down, nobody comes in second place. And then a young lady, I'll never forget her name, it was Karen Bennett. She moved down the street from me, and she actually was from London. And so she actually moved in Sunday. Monday, she took the bus, didn't know where she was. She talked to me on the bus coming home from school, and she's like, hey, do you want to come over and listen to some records? And I said, really? And she was really cute. I'm like, all right, I'll come over and listen to some records. So I get over there, and she's got this pile of records, and she puts on David Bowie. And I was just absolutely blown away. And anybody that knows me, that you come across who has met me, and you say, who's the biggest Bowie fan, it was Ron Roy. So the cool thing about that is, fast forward to the mid-90s, I had an opportunity to actually meet David Bowie and pitch an idea to start a company called Ultrastar. And not only did David come in the room, and I was blown away, but David convinced me, I like this idea so much, and I believe in fans, and I believe in the connection with my fans, and what you've got here is something really, really special. I want to be your first investor. So he made three promises to us. He said, I want to invest in the company. I want to work hands-on with the company, but I also want to be a partner in the company. So meeting David was just off the charts. I get asked this question a lot, and David's one of the rare people in life that, if you get to know him a little bit, no matter what he did, whether he was a rock star or a teacher or somebody who curated at a museum, you just knew whatever he was going to do and be, he was just going to be wildly successful. So, yeah, amazing man, and miss him tremendously, but his legacy is just stellar, and I hope generations to come are going to really appreciate what Bowie did when he was on this earth. Question. So I went to have my annual checkup, and my doctor asked me that general question. Do you smoke? No. Do you do drugs? Not anymore. Do you drink? I said, yeah, I drink beer. I like to drink beer. And he said, well, I've been doing a lot of reading, and you might want to check out wine. And he goes, if you're going to drink, there have been some reports that red wine's good for blood flow and oxidation of blood. I'm like, all right. So I actually went to the store driving home that night because I'm a good patient, and bought a couple bottles of wine. But I found myself being really attracted to wine with cool labels. And so I bought a couple bottles, actually put on, I remember this specifically, I put on a soft bullet in by the Flaming Lips, and then I'm drinking the wine, I'm listening, I'm saying, I wonder if anybody's ever taken iconic rock and roll album covers or iconic rock and roll images and put them on a wine box. I know me as a music fan, and me as somebody who likes to socialize, that would attract me in a store. And so I went on the internet, checked it out, nobody was doing it. And that Monday, I actually called my old partners from Ultrastar, the company we started with David Bowie, and I said, I got this crazy idea, guys. Why don't we start America's first rock and roll wine company? Let's go back and use all our business contacts and people that we know, and do something, shake up the wine industry a little bit. Let's be the anti-wine company. That was kind of my big calling. And so a couple meetings in New York, and we said, let's just go. So we had found a winemaker, found a winery, found the sales team, was able to talk to variety of bands, Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones, Grateful Dead, Sting and the Police, and actually the founders of Woodstock, and said, we want to start this rock and roll wine company. We want your brands, your images, on these bottles, and we think that we can, we can disrupt the wine industry a little bit. And going on 9 years later, we're still kicking it and still rocking and rolling.